We wanted to know where your lawmakers stand on a number of important issues. Repeal of the Affordable Care Act, for example. Republicans in Congress have voted dozens of times to do away with some or all of the plan, and likely will again, but it's the replacement part that may prove tricky.
Well, I think that replacement should be done by the states.
For me, I have said I do not want, do not intend, will not vote to repeal without knowing what that replacement piece is going to look like.
On a recent episode of To the Point, Congressman Bill Huizenga seemed to agree that there has to be a replacement.
To really repair our health care system, which is the key here, Rick. Going back to what we had prior to Obamacare is not success.
From a forum on treatment of brain injury and damage to a rowdy town hall meeting fielding questions from anxious constituents.
Honored to be with you.
To making sure a military veteran received the recognition he deserved for serving his country decades later. Congressmen have spent the week in their respective districts doing things that congressmen normally do. But they're also dealing with some questions about what they will do when they head back to Washington, including a potential investigation of the newly sworn-in president and the question of Russia. Would you support such an investigation?
I would, and I think both of our intelligence committees are working on that, and I think it needs to be a bipartisan investigation. We need to understand what Russia is doing.
I think both parts should be investigated. You have a lot of Republicans calling for investigation of the leaks, and you have a lot of Democrats calling for investigations regarding the allegations. And I think both parts have to be investigated.
Congressman Upton agrees and would not be opposed to a select committee if warranted, but says, first, it should go through regular channels.
Yeah, I think we should investigate it. I think we need to see where the path leads us. And as I understand it now, the intelligence committees in both the House and the Senate have embarked on that. But let's see where it takes us. And if we need to expand that, I'm not afraid. But I want to listen to them first, who have really got the first crack at the apple.